Do you consider yourself as a passionate person? Because this is about passion.
Yes. Yes, and it's certainly probably overly enthusiastic. So I don't know if I have a new passion now. It's just what's filling my time. What's filling my time is my grandchildren and creativity, just spontaneous creativity, really, thinking of just things to do at the moment, for the moment, with them. Well, I've always been interested in making things, and when I was a small child, I was the eldest grandchild, and I'd visit my grandmother, and I was knitting when I was 5, and it just went on, and then I had my own catering business when I was 12, and we used to, Jill and Leslie and I in Montreal, one lived next door, one lived across the street, and we'd go and do little kids' birthday parties, and then we'd go and do dishes and serve at Mrs. Frost's, and she'd pay us. And then when I was a young teenager, I used to make things for a boutique, make clothes for a boutique, and in Toronto, I guess, and I put them in on consignment. My mother was pretty laid back, but I could always do whatever I want. If I wanted to make a cake at 9 o'clock at night, I could make a cake at 9 o'clock at night when I was 7 years old. Going into the woods and feeding the chickadees, or doing experiments with chocolate chip cookies. Well, I think that there's creativity and people tend to, you don't necessarily have to be painting a huge canvas. There's creativity, you have a creative life, there's creativity every day. They can catch the driftwood, collect the driftwood on the beach, and then quite easily attach them either with glue or a little bit of help from their grandfather, and then paint them after. So there's lots of things that they can do like that, teaching them to just use what's at hand and make something and entertain themselves. They never ever, when they're at our house, they never watch TV, and they don't even ask anymore. I try not to worry about things that I know that when I was much younger I would worry, and it's just such a waste of energy, really, things that you can't do anything about. Every single night, it's been for a long time, I guess since I turned 65. At night when I go to bed, I think of what a good day it's been. What's happened, this has been good, this has been good. Think of the good things and then move on to the next day. And as I say to my friends, it's very exhausting planning fun all the time. And there is fun, there's always fun, whether it's having coffee with a friend or cycling with a friend, or just talking to a friend on the phone. And my friends now, my friends that I've had for years and years and years, are a long way off. So sometimes on Thursday, my friend will call me after work, and we have a telephone drink. And a telephone drink, that's okay too. So that's always good for some laughs. And laughs are good. Another friend said 100 laughs a day and you'll end up very old and very wise. Another friend of mine was quite serious. She said, no, fun just doesn't happen. You have to make things happen. Creativity is everywhere. Like the garden on the roof. That was, we just decided to do that. And my husband said, no. Oh, and then there's my French lessons, and that's another thing. Now it's twice a week. But I don't know. Another friend of mine said, oh, I thought you'd be bilingual by now. But I think my French teacher and I are too busy laughing. Good things don't just happen. You have to sort of figure out a way a way to make it good. And it's not that different. It becomes a habit, I think. The complainers. I think people who complain all the time, it just becomes a habit. And it's a shame, really, because then everybody just wants to run from that person. They don't want to be there. They don't want to have anything to do with a complainer. And that's it. Yeah, I just think it's as simple as that. It just gets to be a very bad habit. Some people have a lot on their shoulders, but they're still nice to be with.